new book, The Secrets of My Life. So, Caitlin.
Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm ready.
I remember you was on a Bob Hope special with you, Merlin Olsen, and Bob Hope, and you all were dressed as women, and you talk about this in your book.
I do talk about that. Why? Because that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think it was 81 or something like that, yeah. And they asked me, and Bob Hope, I think Bob liked to dress in drag.
Oh, yeah, the homos, yeah.
That stuff. So they said, oh, would you do this? We were called the Melody Maids.
Yes.
And of course, me.
Yeah, introduce that fucking homo shit.
I don't know if I should do that. Yeah, come on. Let's do it. I'm trying to play it real cool, you know. And I remember the makeup artist says, oh, we don't want to make you look too good. And I'm thinking inside, no, you can go for it.
Oh, yeah, but you never said anything back then.
And so actually I stole the shoes. Because it's kind of, shoes are tough for larger women. And I kept the shoes, but then I kept, when all the stuff was coming up, you know, years ago, in the tabloids, I'm thinking, I knew that photo was out there, and I thought, how long is it going to take them to find that one? And eventually, right near the end, actually right near Diane Sawyer came out, and then everything changed.
Yeah.
The picture came out, and I thought, somebody finally found it.
Sick motherfucker, man.
Said that finally being able to live fully as a woman has been an incredibly freeing experience. However,
Oh, yeah.
you're getting attention that you probably didn't get before you were Caitlin.
Yes.
Male attention that it's different. It's a different, you know, you've been dealing with it for a long time.
It is different. I'm living a very interesting life. Olympic decathlon champion, Glamour's Woman of the Year.
Yeah.
That's a double baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it is interesting, and you can see now being on the other side, playing on the other team. Life is different. I was in New York, and you know, looking pretty good, going down, going to work, and some construction worker starts yelling at me. Or I had another one pull up beside me. I was in my car, and pulls up beside it, blowing kisses and everything. I'm just staring at him, thinking, if you only knew. Yeah, it is different.
Yeah, the ultimate fucking trickery.
Almost a minute left. Tell us about your foundation that is helping the trans community.
Boy, I've been so fortunate. Last year with MAC, I had lipstick that we sold, and we were able to give away to trans issues around the world $1.3 million. So this year, I started my own foundation, the Caitlyn Jenner Foundation. And we started raising funds. In fact, last week I played Santa Claus, and two great organizations was able to distribute checks.
Why don't you use your own fucking money, you motherfucker?
Last week I did
Sick, twisted motherfucker, you.
Trans Center associated with St. John's. Do wonderful work in the community.
Oh, yeah.
Los Angeles Trans Choir.
What the fuck, man?
But it inspired me.
What the fuck?
She's going to take us. Caitlyn Jenner, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Caitlyn's memoir, The Secrets of My Life, is available now, and we'll be right back.
See what's going on? What you do, you just don't get anybody. You get somebody who was a world-class athlete. Back then, Bruce Jenner did something that very few people can do. He did, a triathlete has things like pole vaulting, has running, has all the different things that maybe where somebody might be good in one thing, Bruce Jenner was very good in all of them. And I'll guarantee you he's made probably over $500 million right now. Now this foundation bullshit, hey, he's got enough money right now. He could fucking do it himself. So now what's the reason behind this fucking foundation? What the fuck's this shit all about? Well, what I believe it's about, you get people's fucking sympathy. Don't get them to look at your fucking bank account. So what it's basically doing is these fucking cons, that's why it's called a contest. the con is testing people. Okay? So what happens is they set up this bullshit organization. It's probably something that has to do with something that benefits them money-wise, so they can collect money not only that they got themselves, they can use a fucking back door and have all the money they want and have the suckers putting the money in. That's why a lot of times they use the word kids, K-I-D-S, K-I-D $. Why? They do that is because they know that there are people that they're going to go on their emotions and the money's going to come out of their fucking pocket. Now, notice that these fucking homos, these sick trans motherfuckers, okay? Notice that there was nothing called anti-bullying campaign. Bullying campaign. Well, in the animal kingdom, bullying goes on a regular basis. The strongest animal that can beat all the other animals is the one that has the choice of the females. It's also true with human beings. You'll notice the one who's the baddest ass, he may not be the best looking. He may have all kinds of scars all over his fucking face and everything like that, and his body and everything like that. But you'll notice that the females, they go after the badasses. Go to a bar and see which one, see if there's somebody that's muscle bound that's like 300 pounds, got muscles all over him. See how many chicks are flocking around him. Well, subconsciously, what's going on, the chicks know that this guy's going to create healthier babies, stronger babies. The ugly truth is also, if you are born good looking, you are more likely to produce healthier babies than an ugly person. It's just the ugly truth. So, you'll notice that every one of these sick homo motherfuckers, cocksuckers, trans motherfuckers, transvestites, I remember when that kind of shit, cops would actually take and patrol park restrooms and they would arrest these people for their sick shit that they get in there. But now it's out in the open, it's on TV. Started with Ellen DeGeneres when she said that she was a fucking homo. She came out, and Rosie O'Donnell also came out with this fucking shit, man. What does this do to the fucking kids, man? The kids have a hard enough time right now trying to figure out their identity, trying to figure out where they fit in society. How will they be accepted? The thousands of signals that it takes for a kid to learn how to be able to attract a mate, to keep a mate. Poor Anita Bryant, back in the early 70s, I think it was around 1977, Dade County, Florida, in Miami. They were going to do something to where they was going to pass this thing where it was okay for a homo to be a fucking teacher. So she put up a fight, but in the end, she caved in. She said, oh, well, live and let live. She didn't fucking stick it out all the way to the end. So what's happened now? She also said they can't produce babies, so they recruit. What does that do to a fucking kid? What does that do to a kid that doesn't see the natural interactions between a man and a woman? They might have arguments. They might have disagreements. They might negotiate and everything like that. What does it do to a kid if he doesn't have a sister or a brother or anything like that? What does that do? How can they possibly know the interactions, how to fit in socially and everything like that? What does that do when somebody is born to where they never knew their mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, cousin, or anything like that. Where in life, they're on the outside looking in. What does it do? So, see, the thing is even though I have been given far less than many, many people, billions of people on this earth, I still would rather thank my Maker. I'm 66 years old right now. Most people are in the graveyard right now. I did 16 push-ups where I put my toes on a desk and put my fist on the floor and knocked out 16 push-ups. 2017 has been the most trying medically that I've ever had in my life. But you know what? I choose to thank my Maker for the gifts I was been given. My health, my strength, my memory, being able to play guitar halfway decent and everything like that. But you see, the sick homo fucking shit, there was a show called The Real O'Reillys on ABC. I'm sure Walt Disney is fucking spinning in his fucking grave knowing that the fucking homos have fucking come out. See, when people had the attitude of, well, it's not in my state, I ain't worried about it. Well, Massachusetts and New Hampshire, California, I think New Hampshire was the first homo fucking state, and then it was Massachusetts, and then it was California. See, hey, I ain't worried about it. Just let them keep to themselves. Well, now, it's not just in your state, it was in your town. In Panama City, Florida, there was a place called La Royale, and then another homo place. Let's see. I can't remember. Anyway, here's the thing. People said, well, that's on that side of town there. I ain't gonna worry about it. Now, they're like, well, it's not in my house. I ain't worried about it. Now, it's on fucking TV. Not only that, it's in the fucking movies. A movie called Brokeback Mountain. See, so what's going on is when people have the attitude, it ain't my place, I ain't worried about it. We should have worried about it a long time ago. Back when it was, if we treated it like a fucking deadly disease, like it should have been treated, we wouldn't have it right now where it's busting down our doors. As of 2015, it's okay for a man to marry a man and a woman to marry a woman. And even in the White House, it fucking showed the fucking homo colors.